All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elected in 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahat, Rakakodash. And Tawada, Yahweh Bashem El Shai, Washim Rakakodash, for give me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, soon, no more burdens and barcodes. And, it's been kind of a statement I've been saying for a week now. What we deal with here in Babylon is ultimately burdens and barcodes. And, the barcodes ultimately going into the MOTB. The subject under payments. All right. Pretty much the corrupt culture of this burdensome Babylon. We're not going to have to deal with this soon. So, we got to go through much tribulation. All right. To enter into the kingdom. But Yahweh Shai is coming, and that's just, I want to express that in my spirit. All right. I was reading Revelations 22, and let's actually start off with that. Let's go here. All right. Revelations 22 is my new favorite chapter. All right. So let's go down. Excuse me for that. Let's go down. And let's just start at 6. It says, and he said unto me, this is an angel speaking to John. And he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true. So when you read in the scriptures, you have to understand that, if it's not mixed with faith, it's not going to profit you. All right. What is that? Hebrews 10:3 real quick. Just got some things on my mind. I got nothing really written down. Or is it 10:13? Let's just put mixed with faith. Maybe 13:10. Mixed with faith. If this walk that you're in is not mixed with faith, it's not going to prosper. Hebrews 4:2. Excuse me. For unto us was the gospel preached, right? And a part of this gospel, is for us to be liberated spiritually. This truth should liberate you from the burdens that Babylon gives you. Okay. And that goes for everything. All right. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, pretty much the woes that, the Israelite man down to the Israelite woman to the Israelite child has to deal with here. And there's a lot of things that Israelite men have to go through to keep up with the standard of the norm, to have the amenities that one may desire, and then women are used against you. Your children are used against you. Your culture is used against you. And now we've been liberated to understand that we don't have to keep up with the Joneses, as they say. You ever heard that statement? Let me get it for you. I'm still reading that. I'm reading that. So I'll get it here. Look at this statement. Keep up with the Joneses. I actually heard my neighbor say this once. Try to emulate or not to be outdone by one's neighbors. Okay. This is why I think it was the 1700s. Forgive me if I got the date wrong, but basically you want to know why your lawn, people keep their lawn cut. Well, that's because it was a status, it was a symbol of a status that you didn't need to use your yard to farm because you were well off. So people today are burdened to keep up with Babylon. Jake, okay, Jake men, Jake women, all right, and Jake children. Okay, I remember going to school and, they call it ribbing. If you didn't have the best clothes, it's just terrible. It's just a terrible, burdensome lifestyle that they make you think you have to keep up with when you don't, man. Okay, let go of this mortal, let go of the mortality here. All right, look at John the Baptist. One of our great fathers, in the spirit. He fulfilled the prophecy of being the voice crying in the wilderness. Now that's a man that doesn't care what society thinks, and that's really what the Spirit, through the Holy Spirit, is allowing us to receive. Okay. You got to watch guys that want to get the lineups and always there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself, but a lot of our people are broken. So they need validation. Okay, we don't need these validate. We need Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, right. The brother said, Shalom Yahbashim Shai Barakatam to you brothers and you few sincere sisters tuning in, man. The brother said, Khan, if you don't have Jordans on, you are not cool. Exactly. You know, I remember that. I remember my mom, you know, having to go out and spend her money, and then I got to get these clothes. Hey, man, hey, I'm reading scriptures about the Jordan River. You know, I don't care about Jordans. All right. But let's go back to this point. All right. So back in Revelations, it says, and he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true, and the Lord power of the holy prophets sent his angel to shew unto his servants the things which must shortly be done. So you have a heavenly calling taking place, okay? And you have to make sure that this is mixed with faith. All right, let me make sure I finish that too. Hebrews 4:2, for unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. So you have to take this truth with the faith value. You know, they say, oh, I got to take it for face value. You got to take this for faith value, because if you are not carrying yourself with faith, you will wither away, just like that fig tree. You will wither away, because there will be something that is going to catch you. All right. Like it says in James, the cares of this world. That's a perfect precept. James 4, it's either James 4 or James 5. Let's go there real quick. So look, things to avoid, right? Okay. I think it is 5. James 5. Yep. Let's go into this. Just give me a minute. All right, let's just put the cares of this. Oh, it's Mark. What am I doing? It's Mark. Might be something in James I need. So let's go to Mark 5, but it's probably Mark 4. Yep. Just give me a second. Let me get it together. Yep, the parable. This is what I want. Now we can start up here, but I just want to get to the breakdown of the parable that Yahushai. Here's his explanation. Okay, so let's just start at 14 real quick. It says the sower of 13. It says, and he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. And that's a big thing. Okay. You don't start this journey until you find out what direction you got to go. Okay. And that is you knowing you're an Israelite and following Yahushai. So that's when the temptations really start. That's when the journey really begins, is when the temptations, these weird thoughts, these burdens, okay, that's when really your walk begins. And there's a lot of times where I've seen people come up to camp to be edified, and something happens and takes them away. And you have to read that in the spirit, because that's Satan pulling someone away, okay? So you always got to be on your guard. What could be pulling you away? And one thing I want to also add to this lesson is you will see that temptations can come blatantly, or they can come seducingly. Like in the first walk, it was blatant. Oh man, I'm trying to tempt me. Then another time, you could be tempted by an enemy, or you could be tempted by a friend, meaning someone could be doing something that seems lawful and okay, but is it expedient? So that's where you also got to watch too in this walk. You could be offered something lawful, but it could be not expedient for your walk. Just want to share that with you. And it says, and these are they likewise which are sown on the stony ground, who when they have heard the word immediately received it with gladness. So you have others that will come into this walk, and they're, yep, that's I'm an Israelite, and then what happens, temptations, burdens, trials, barcodes, prophecy, things that are a part of this walk could happen, and that could cast you away too. So you got to be aware of the tempo that this journey is going to take you on. Okay. It says, look, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time afterward, when affliction or burdens, right, or persecutions ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. And you've had that. You've had men walk away from their salvation. Now, ultimately, all Israel will be saved. Yes. But I'm speaking about the first fruits. And you walk away, you're walking away from being delivered, and you're showing that you're ultimately not of the elect. All right, the 1/3, the 144,000. So you have to be careful. I've seen men walk away for numerous reasons that you may look and say, you scratch your head like, damn, you left for that. But then you understand that was their temptation that took them. That was something that was burdensome to them, and it overcame them. So don't allow burdens to overcome you. Okay. It's all going to become full circle when I get into Rev 22. And I also got something in Psalms, because ultimately, since I said that, let's just grab that. All right. You got to put your burdens on the Lord. Okay. If you're going through something, if you're burdened by something, 1, address it. 2, pray about it. And 3, endure it. Okay. You're going to be burdened. You're going to deal with things. You're going to deal with mortal bull crap. Okay. You want to tap in to immortality. You don't think you're going to be tempted by mortality, So these are things that we're noticing. And this is why the Spirit is exhorting for brothers and sisters, so that they can continue to push, so they can continue to endure. Because, yeah, lessons about Esau and Christians coming up, getting cut. Yeah, that can be edifying, but it can also straddle the fence of entertaining. And then one is going to need to be exhorted in spiritual matters for their personal walk. Because guess what? We have to seek our own salvation. And I want to say this before it escapes my mind. I was thinking about Amos 8 today, and I was thinking about all these camps, outside of Great Millstone, that they have a lot of followings, they have a lot of videos and comments. Those are going to be the Israelites. They're going to be looking for the truth when prophecy is fulfilled. Watch. So count it a blessing now that you're tapping in to this knowledge now, these exhortations now, because there's going to be millions of Israelites that are going to want these videos soon come, and they're not going to be able to get them. All right. Psalm 55:22, cast thy burden upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let's just see what the definition for the word burden is. I can tell you what it feels like, but let's see what it's defined as. Burden, lot, that which is given. That's heavy. That's heavy. So we have to deal with things that are put upon us, but the Most High won't give us nothing that we can't handle. 2 Corinthians 10:13. I got to grab that real quick. Then I'll jump back to the initial point. I used to bring this out a lot. Let's bring it back out. 2 Corinthians, I think, is it 13:10? Let me see. Or is it 10:13? Let's go here. Let's try 10:13. 2 Corinthians 10:13. Okay, I think it's 1 Corinthians. I always mix these up. I apologize. 1 Corinthians 10:13. I know it's in this ballpark. Thank you, Yahweh Bashem Shai. 1 Corinthians 10:13. There has no temptation or no burden taking you, but such as is common to man. See? So the things that you go through, remember, other brothers have gone through. We have the scriptures, the burdens, the thing. We're all in Babylon here. Okay. So we're all facing the same things. It could just be different days, different measures. All right. Different times, but we're all going through the same things. And guess what? We're going through things other people are going through too. They're just not talking about it. Okay. They're fronting. I'm from, Jake, New York. They're fronting. See, but it's common to man. Okay. You may have a neighbor. All right. They act like everything's okay, but guess what? It ain't okay. Okay. See, the difference is we have been given a mouthpiece. We speak up. We talk. All right. We address things. All right. You could have issues in many forms, but we address that. You know how many people are going through problems right now that they're not addressing. You got people living together that are complete enemies. They hate each other, but they act like everything's okay. See, no, 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 no. We're going to address problems. We are being built up to become future leaders, okay? Where the world will be healed under the rulership of us through Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right. And it says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So whatever is given to you, you're able to deal with it. Even though you feel like, damn, this is crazy, you're able to handle it. And we have to constantly remind ourselves. You actually have to remind yourself. There was a period of time in this walk where I used to say, man, when mortal thoughts come to mind, I say, man, I just want to think about the scriptures. Why is my mind constantly thinking about this or thinking, oh, it's because we don't have the new covenant yet. So this is the battle. I gotta combat mortality with immortality, right? Remember, corruption must put on incorruption. So we're experiencing corruption. We're experiencing mortality. We're experiencing all these things that soon will be put away, and that's why you feel burdened. See? But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And we escape in Yahweh Bashem Shai, excuse me. We escape by running to the strong tower. We escape by lessons and camp and fasting and prayers and the brotherhood. There's so many ways we escape from the burdens of Babylon and its barcodes and bullshit that it puts upon you, that makes you think that you need to be isolated and live up to this certain measure. And we don't owe nobody nothing, okay? We don't owe this place nothing. We don't have to keep up with the Joneses, all right? We're not put in this small, parameter. No, we're free now, okay? Like when Yahweh Shai came and freed us from the burden of the requirements of the law and the punishment that comes with it. Now we're under grace. If we're under grace through Yahweh Bashem Shai, then what need us to feel so required of the attachments of this place? It's just a battle, it's just a battle. So let's go back to Mark, because there's some more good stuff in here. Mark 4:18, it says, and these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. That is a very, very common thing. Do not allow the cares of this crumbling empire take you away. Do not allow the deceitfulness and the money, working, bills, overtime to take you away. Do not allow lust, women, all that. Do not allow that. Okay. Do not allow that. All right. Because see, we're on a very important path right now, and it takes a special kind of woman to see the journey that a man of the Lord has taken and understand that. This is why Paul told men, look, I would tell you, not by commandment, but exhortation, hey, just focus on the Lord, because women can also be used as a tool to distract you, to have you caring about vain things in the world. We can't do that. Our woman is Sophia. This is why I always tell you, sisters, since I'm on the topic, hey, if you are a sincere sister, man, say, Barak the Abba Shemel Shai, that I ain't no demon like the rest of these women. Just like on our end, we think Yahweh Shemel Shai, we ain't no nigga like the rest of these men. See, this is truth speaking. See, we speak about elephants in the room. People hate addressing reality. We have to address reality if we can continue to take this walk, okay? Because if you don't, you're just going to fall by the wayside. There will be something that will get you, and we see it right here. This is in red letter. Yahweh Shai is letting us know, watch out for lust. You see how they got Pootie Tang, undercover brother, right? Look, and choke the word. Oh man, I can't do a lesson right now. I gotta. Oh, nope. And look, and become unfruitful. Now your channel's it's thorn and thistles, and No, we can't do that. All right. But look, here comes, let's get some positivity now. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it. You have to water. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay. I got to be mindful of that. All right. I'll make sure. See, it says, and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. And let me say this too. This is how you know you got to be in the spirit, because if you're judging brothers based off views, subscriptions, you don't know if the Lord just gave them 30 views. Matter of fact, let's look this in a different translation. You got to come to a point in this walk where something don't go the way you thought. Then you gotta say, okay, then it's got, this must be the Lord's will. All right, I just gotta be content. Look, some 30, some 60, some 100. So some brothers may not get that many views or subscriptions or whatever. So it's all a measure, but that was what he was given. But if you're basing carnality, well, they got 10,000 views, they get 15, 20. That don't mean that the Lord's with them. Look, some people think gain is godliness, okay? But gain isn't always equated to success when it comes to Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. So now we got that out the way. I think we got to finish the burden. Yep, let's finish this burden. Oh, we read it. We read it. And actually, let's just see real quick. Like right now, it's this pagan holiday, Christmas. You know how many people are burdened with coming up with money just to sacrifice, and they don't even know. But look how many people right now are burdened, to keep up with the standard of this world. If they don't got the right clothes or the right amount of money or views or hairstyle. Look, man, F all that. We're not here to please men, okay? Look, burden, a load, typically a heavy one. Wait, man, that's why when you overcome, you ever feel weight lifted off your shoulders? Okay, literally, weight gets lifted off your shoulder. See, because Babylon's filled with nothing but burdens and barcodes. I was sighing and crying the other day. I said, man, I'm tired of eating something with a barcode, And when you actually eat vegetation from the earth and you didn't have to stand in line and pay tax, it's almost liberating, So just imagine the relief that we're going to feel enduring until the end and get into the kingdom. That sounds amazing to me. Now let me get this real quick because this was on my mind when I started this lesson. 2 Timothy 3, and let's just start at 15. All right. It says, and that from a child thou hast known scriptures, which are able to make these wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Hamashiach Yahushua. Remember, this thing is all about faith. When you serve the Lord, equate it to a math equation, okay? If you have this plus this, it's going to equal that. If you have that plus that, you're going to get this. See? So you have faith plus fear. You see what I'm saying? So, and remember, math comes from the Hebrew word amath, and amath is truth, okay? Add faith and fear, it's going to equal something better for you. But if you add fornication and folly, it's going to equal some terrible fate for you. See? So when you add certain things up, well, you can already tell what's going to be the answer. Okay. So it says, all scripture is given by the inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable. Okay. Let's see what's profitable. Just like when somebody comes up with a dumbass question, you got to say, is this profitable? Are we going to get anywhere? That's how you can point out a demon. If a demon comes up with Esau, Japhet, like what the fuck? You got the least of the flock being drawn out. You got this going on, and that's your concern right now. See, it's not profitable. Exhortation is profitable right now. Edification is profitable right now. See, prophecy is profitable for us right now. All right. It says, and is profitable for doctrine, having the correct understanding, for reproof. Oh, thank you. For correction. Man, I needed that. For instruction in righteousness. Okay. And listen, we're burdened in our mind. We deal with real scenarios, but that's why lessons like these are edifying, because it helps those that deal with it too. Let's just put accomplished. It's in the roar. Let me just put roaring lion. I think it's Peter's. He goeth about as a roar. Yep. Let's go to First Peter's and let's see. Okay, perfect. This is First Peter's 5 and ooh, let's start at 6. It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh. And that's a big thing. Some people don't even know what humility is. I'm being humble. I'm being humble. And you out here acting proud. No. Being humble starts in your mind. You know, there was a quote I saw the other day where it said, basically like dealing with in the world, you know, don't expect, but appreciate. Okay. Now, of course, when it comes to the Lord, you got to expect deliverance. You got to expect salvation. But when it comes to these people, you know, stop expecting something. That's how you're going to get let down. You know, appreciate what you got. And that's humility. Okay. Wow. Thank you. See? Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh. Right. Even when you're dealing with a burden. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? Like, relax. Get over yourself first. You got to get out of this personal, isolated mindset and only thinking about yourself. Okay. And some you'll learn it. You know, I had to learn it, you know. I'm going through all this stuff. You had no idea what I'm going through. Well, that's your first mistake right there. You just leaned on your own self-indulged mindset and assumed that I don't know what you got going on. Don't be like that. Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. Right. So right now, you know, it's 12/12/2023, 11:52, where I'm at. You like, man, right now, yeah, but you got to think about what's coming ahead. Don't just allow right now to control the future. Okay. Hey, one thing I've learned is truth. A lot can happen in your life in one day. Okay. In 1 hour, in one phone call, in 1 week. All right. A lot can happen. The Lord, listen, don't limit the blessing of Yahweh Shem Shai just because the position you're in at this exact moment. Yeah, it could be a hard saying because you can't look past the burdened hill that's covering your future. This is why faith. Nope. The Lord got us. See, you gotta start rebuking these negative, dismal thoughts. It says, casting all your cares upon him, right? Okay, and you'll battle worrying demons. Hey, listen, it's across the board. Whatever you're dealing with, you're gonna battle. You get a woman, you're gonna battle. Is she cheating on me? You get a job. Are they gonna call me back? You know, is the paycheck coming? Now you may not care in your spirit, but those are things that could be used as a burden to distract you. Remember the cares of this world. See? So we got to cast all our care upon the Lord, for he careth for you. That is a powerful statement right here. Okay. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me the Lord cares about me? See, us as a people, we have trust issues. Okay. We have belief issue. This is why we always tell you faith is a gift, because everything we've been through, we're like a tattered dog. All right. Like, you ever see a wolf that's like, it's like skittish. Remember, we're a prey. So we have a lot of prey like personalities. Okay. You hear something. What was that? Oh, it's too good to be true. See, because we're beat up. Okay. So these are things you care about me? Wow. And then we're surprised. See how messed up we are? We're surprised to hear the Lord cares about us. This is how far gone we are as a people. What? The Lord loves me? See? Yes. Yahweh, if he didn't, why were we here right now? The Lord wouldn't bring us this far just to leave us at this moment. Okay, at this point. So you just came all the way just for this. No. We ain't following Forrest Gump. Remember, they followed his ass all the way to the desert, and then he turned right around. That's going to be these other Israelites, because they thought they're following Christ. They ain't following Yahweh Shai. See? Says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil. Let me speak on this part, being sober too. Now, being sober means what? Now, you could look at it carnally, as far as like drinking. No, you got to think about things you're getting drunk in. Okay. You could be drunk with fear. You could be drunk with lust. You could be drunk with worry. You could be drunk with certain things that you need sobriety from. See? Now, can you literally be? Yeah, you could literally be drunk from drunkenness. Yeah, and you watch that. I got mindful. I got careful what I'm drinking, what I'm doing, how I'm reacting. So there's all types of different avenues that sobriety plays a part in your life. Be sober, be village. You could be drunk and being a B word, you know? You could be drunk and being a demon, being angry. You got to watch those things, see? And that could become from burdens, all right? We're burdened here, okay? We're burdened with this place, but we're seeking the Lord in this journey. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So you got to be careful that you don't get devoured with this burdensome place. Okay, excuse me, that you don't get caught up with the burdens and barcodes. A lot of people, all right, because of these barcodes and wanting all the worldly things and the riches, well, they're going to get caught up in it. But this is all about to get washed away. This is all about to get walked. See, that's being sober. Knowing that whatever's in front of you that may be like, ooh, I like that. That's intent. Ooh, I want to touch, grab, taste. But this is all, but then you said, man, this shit ain't worth it. This is all about to be washed away. Soon, burdens and barcodes are going to be no more. Okay. Soon, no more burdens and barcodes. Okay. It says, watch, here's a point, whom resist steadfast in the faith. Even if somebody laughs at you, even if the world, and one thing I learned, these people don't mean nothing. For there were many created, but few shall be saved. You can't allow the many mere mortals to overshadow the few that are going to be delivered. We can't allow this temporal world to trip us up. I'm embarrassed. Hey, look, whatever. Okay, I'll deal with it. All right. If I got to look crazy, look stupid, all right, look whatever, hey, that's in the eyes of men. How do I look in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai? Okay. I believe it's called FOMO. The brother told me about this. It's fear of missing out. Yeah. We ain't missing out on shit. Excuse my language. We're all grown here, but excuse my language. Fear of missing out psychology. That's what I want, because everything starts in your mind, okay? Everything starts in your mind. Let's get to the meat of the matter with problems, all right? If I see something that's off, I'm going to address it in the mind, all right? That's why people say, why did you do that? Because it was something in your mind that got you. See, I see demons on people before they even know it. Okay, I'm seeing something here. And then we're going to have to address it. If it don't get addressed and you continue to allow it to consume you, we cannot walk together anymore. Can two walk together unless they be agreed? Oh, but we look good together. Babylon wants you to think you look good with it. Babylon wants you to think that this is what you need to be doing. No. Be aware of burdens. Be aware of Babylon. Be aware of the barcodes. It says FOMO is a unique term introduced in 2004 to describe a phenomenon observed on social networking sites. And guess what? YouTube came out in 2005. See all the social media. Remember, social, follow, media, illusion. Media is a goddess of illusion. So people are following an illusion. And then now they got fear that they can't keep up with this illusion. All right. It says FOMO includes two processes. Firstly, perception of missing out. And that's a high level word. Perception versus perspective. Okay. Don't allow perception that people look at you to outweigh the perspective that you're in. Okay. It says perception of missing out, followed up with a compulsive behavior to maintain these social connections. Guess what? Nosedive. Nosedive. Right here. Go watch this. This right here is a prime example of what people are going through. And these are majority. This is 99% of people. Okay. Where their phone. Look, this is her. I'm happy. She's crying. This is what she became. Okay. So all these women you could lust after. All right, all these people you see winning, this is going to be the end result, okay? A split head, okay? Just lost, just through, just finished because they were burdened with the cares of this world and wanted to keep up with people that are soon going to vanish away. They're soon going to vanish away, okay? She took a nosedive into reality. See, we're already in reality, all right? You shouldn't be in the spirit of caring what these people think or feel about you. Now, I saw a brother posted a precept that's a good one. Ecclesiasticus 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the mind. Okay, you could feel plague of the mind, like, damn, what the Then you fight it, you rebuke it, you endure it, then it's gone. It might come back. It's a couple rounds. You got to fight it again. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, this time I'm gonna do this. Duck, weave, dodge. Right? And any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. That's right. I don't want no wicked woman around me. If I see something that's wicked, I'm gonna address it. If we can't handle it, we can't do it. Love, all that. Yeah, that, you got to get past emotions. See, people, they do things based off emotions, and that is not profitable. Okay. You got people that in prison right now for life because of emotion. We can't do that here. We can't allow the cares of this world burden us to the point of exhaustion. We can't allow wickedness or wickedness from women to burden us to the point of through. I just can't anymore. And that happens. It's a sad reality, but it's true. It's a sad reality, but it's true. This is why we focus on immortality. Okay. Edifying lessons. All right. Being at the altar gives me comfort. All right. Being at the altar gives me peace. All right. Because look, this is the end result. Lacey crazy. All right. Where are we at? Oh, yes, Peters. It says, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions that you're going through, the same problems that you deal with, not only are they common to man, but are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. This is why Yahushua said, when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. So when we go through something and we have experience, we can do a lesson, we can exhort, we can encourage, we can commentate, and we can edify. So when you got to deal with it, you take the necessary steps to say, okay, now I have peace. Okay, this is why prophecy is so important. We're letting it be known. Well, the Holy Spirit is letting it be known, and we're being used to speak it. So when it comes to pass, we know what to do. All of us. Okay, all of us, because Yahushua is coming. All right, so I'm about to wrap it up. Let's go back to this. Revelations 22:6. And he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true. And the Lord power of the holy prophets sent his angel to shew unto his servants the things which must shortly be done. So things are going to take place. They have to happen. This is what's going to go on. Okay. Yeah, it does sound nice. Peace, rainbows and butterflies and, well-cooked lamb and, frankincense. That sounds wonderful. But there's also a sad reality that also has to be addressed that we're going to deal with or are dealing with until we get to the kingdom. See? And it says, behold, look at red letter. I was reading this morning, man. I just thank Yahweh Shemel Shai. Behold, I come quickly. Yahweh Shai said he's coming quickly. Now, I just want to see what the word quickly means. I'm just curious. We know what it means. I just want to see. Just want to see. Look, speedily, without delay. Okay? Without delay. So the Lord's got us. He's on the way. When though? When? Look, he's on the way. What else you need? Have some faith. These people don't have faith, okay? And man, these people are about to be let down in a major way. Watch when the internet gets shut off. Let's see. The final message, verse 10. And he saith unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. So we got to tell you things. We got to address things. We got to address situations, whether it makes you feel good, bad, uncomfortable, or uncomfortable. This is necessary. All right. So look at this. Oh man, I was reading this earlier. I said, oh, this is cold. When you read this, let's try the NLT. When I read this in the NLT, I said, wow. Let me just see. I guess we can read it in anyone. Look at this. Let the one who is doing harm continue to do harm. So if you kid around you that ain't, hey, whatever, hey, that's you. We're at the point now where we're like, yo, that's you. If that's what you want to do, that's your decision. Let the one who is vile continue to be vile. You want to keep, okay, that's you. That's you. We're not going to force anyone into the baptism, all right? We can't, okay? So we're at the point now where, look, if you choosing to do that, then remain with it, okay? Let the one who is righteous continue to live righteous. Hey, that's it, brother. That's it. You got it, man. You got it. Hey, call all y'all about Shemel Shai. Yeah, that's it. Yup. You got it, sis. Yup. Keep doing it. That's it. Keep going. Let the one who is holy continue to be holy. See? So, hey, let their ass be wicked while we are on a journey of righteousness. That's it. That's where we're at right now. Okay? You go that way, I go this way. All right? You Mountain Dew, I'm Pepsi. Okay? It's fine. I'm over here. You over there. Separate. A great separation is taking place, and that's okay. That's what being holy is. Man, I know, but I feel alone. I feel like I'm by myself. That's what being holy is. Being alone. But are you alone? No. See? And behold, look again, I come quickly, I come speedily, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. See? So this about to be up, man. Okay, this thing's about to be over. Soon, no more burdens, bullshit, Babylon, or barcodes. Because ultimately, we're waiting on what? The burdensome barcode that he wants to put in you. So we're soon, no more BS of Babylon and the image, and soon prophecy will be fulfilled and we'll be in the kingdom. Okay, so we got to keep telling ourselves that. So I just want to do a quick exhortation lesson. It was just on my spirit. I do pray that this lesson was edifying. I also pray it was encouraging, and I pray it was exhorting to the sincere brothers and sisters of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai. And I want to say, Call Halal, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Kakodash, and double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. With that being said, Shalom.